Three, two, one. Good morning, you two. My name is Indel Miller, and today here on Talk, we're gonna discuss a little bit about learning something new. This is a very interesting topic. I like it a lot. And I have a lot of very interesting people here to discuss with me. So, Priscilla, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. I'm Priscilla. I'm from Petrópolis. I'm married. I have a dog. I work with software test in a voluntary project. In my free time, I like walking, watching movies, reading, and practice yoga. So travel. That's it.
Okay, thanks a lot, Priscilla. Diego, how about you?
Hello, guys. Good morning for all. I'm in the streets, in the car because I'm waiting for to my wife. My wife go to the hospital, to the clinical, né? And I'm waiting for her. My name is Diego. I live in Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I have a family. I have 2 children. I'm working with IT, and I love gospel music, classic music, and yes, I'm a good guy, and I'm so happy to be here to practice my English, and it's the first time to try speaking English in out of my home.
Wow, this is nice. This is nice because your brain need to concentrate on the speaking here, and you need to do this your stuff. So very good. So it's a good practice.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Victoria.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I answer or do I have to introduce myself first?
Yeah, I think we have to introduce yourself and then we can start.
Okay, I'll just introduce myself. Well, I am Victoria. I live in Porto Alegre. I'm 25. I am a marketing freshman. And in my free time, I like to go to the gym, playing video games, and to study English as well. That's it, I think.
Thanks a lot, Victoria. The last but not least, Maria Eugenia.
Hello, I'm Maria Eugenia. I'm 21. I'm from Recife, but I live in Blumenau, Santa Catarina. I'm a lawyer. I love to travel and read and learn about new cultures. That's it.
Okay, so it's nice to hear that you like to learn about new things because that's it. I will go to start with you. The question number 1 is, what comes to your mind when you heard the word learning? Maria Eugenia, what do you think about it? This word learning.
I love learn about new cultures, and that's it. Comes in my mind. I'm curious, and I want to know some points and some difference our cultures and Asian cultures, for example.
Okay, nice, very good, very interesting. Priscilla, how about you? What comes to your mind?
So when I think about that, I think about the evolution or development, to grow in a personal or professional, yeah. I'm think this.
Okay, good. Very good. Diego, what's your point?
When I heard about learning, it's a good opportunity to learning something interesting, something. But I like learning about IT
Mhm.
and nutrition. I love learning about the subjects about IT. Yes, and when this subject it's permit to me get more money, it's very nice. It's very good opportunity, and and I feel more motivated to learn.
Okay. Victoria, how about you?
Well, when I hear the word learning, right?
Yeah.
I think we never stop learning in this life, and every day I get sure sure about it. We never stop learning new things, and even about ourselves. When you think you know yourself, you're just being stupid. You can always get to know more about people, about new subjects, or even a subject you are already familiar with.
Okay.
And that's what comes to my mind. I think it's my view about my view on this point learning.
Yeah, I would say what comes in my mind about the word learning. I think learning is the process that we can, for example, I really like, I love to learn new different things because I think it can extend my point of view about the things, especially culture. So I'm always learning something new and watching things and reading things and reading books about a lot of different subjects, a lot. So for me, it's very interesting because I feel like very happy to know about a different perspective. So that's it. For me, extending the possibility of the world to read. But I will change a little bit about the question. For you, the question will be different. Do you consider that it's easy for you to learn something new? And if so, or not, what is I think the biggest barrier that you face when you are learning a new thing? Sila, you can start with this question.
So, my case depends of the situation, yeah, because, for example, I'm learning a lot in English and different tools about the technology because I started recently, yeah, in new words in this world, and sometimes I have a difficult to concentration, yeah, because when I think about when I was teenager, for example, I don't have this difficulty, yeah, the same difficulty. It's more easy to remember something, to concentration, yeah. I remember I studied at night. It's crazy because nowadays I need to study in the morning, yeah, because I have more facility to learning during morning, yeah. But when I was teenager, no, I I prefer study at night. It's very, very good for me. I believe when during my trajectory, I observe my comportment about that, this process about the learning. It's a little difficult, to concentration, because to involve different things, problem and other responsibility. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more difficult because that, to involve
Okay.
the world is totally different. When I was teenager, it's more easier. You need to study only this, yeah. Nowadays, it's totally different.
Well, I think this is very interesting because nowadays I've reading a lot about this kind of thing like neuroscience and you know when I was a teenager I did the same, like you know, studying during the night. And but nowadays I know that is not good at all, because it's not something that is healthy for your brain, and including acquire the knowledge that we have studying. If you know cross the night long studying a lot, your brain, you will reduce your possibility to acquire the thing. So nowadays I like to, you know, sleep early, wake up early, do the things like my grandma told me. But now I need to obey because I know that's right. Very good, very good. Thanks a lot, Priscilla.
Welcome.
Let's hear from Victoria.
I actually forgot the exactly
Yeah,
your
yeah, the question.
question. Please repeat.
No problem. Well, I asked that um if you consider that for you is easy or not learning something new, and what is the biggest barrier, the problem that you have faced in learning something new, if you have.
Hmm. So I think that for me it depends. It depends. It depends of the subject. It depends of for example, if it's something I have to do with my body or my mind.
Okay.
You know, for me it's easier to learn things that I only have to use my mind to it. But for example, if it's an exercise or a new exercise or a new a new routine, it's more challenging for me.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay, thanks a lot. Let's hear from Maria Eugenia. How about you?
I think the most part of time, I think it's easy to learn it when I focus on
Okay,
that.
the most part of time.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. But what is the what is something that you have some difficult to learn? Do you, because I'm asking that because here, you know, studying English, for example, we are only 5 people here and we have a lot of students. I know that. And it's interesting because the people are afraid to face the conversation. They have studied a lot, you know, without showing themselves like, oh, I'm studying English and so on. But when they need to have a conversation, you know, they kind of, oh my God, no, I know it's, you know, afraid to, you know, feeling a lot of things, and okay, it's normal. But yeah, this question is more aligned on the, you know, the feelings of the people. But it's nice. For example, for me, I think it's, I'm like you, for me, it's easy to learn as well, but I need to reflect about the things that I'm doing or I have done. Like, for example, sometimes I feel like, oh my God, I don't know what's happened, but I need to organize, you know, I need to see the framework about the thing to understand what I'm doing. It's my problem. So all the things that I'm starting to learn, I need to think a lot about. That's it. Thanks a lot, Maria Eugênia. Diego, how about you? You consider that is easy for you? That is hard?
What talking about two questions?
Yeah, the question I just made, like I just created right now. The question is for you, do you consider that is easy or not to learn something new?
Yeah, it depends the situation. Depend the situation, and we have when I have time, I put my energy and in this subject. If this subject is important to me, today I'm prepared to do this to do one exam in next year. It's a very difficult exam, and I spend 8 hours to do this exam. It's very difficult. All days I learning something new, more something more details and something new. But and I love, but it's very stressful and because all days I need study. But if I need to do learning something, I put energy and love, and
Okay.
the my best, and I get no. I'm sorry. I try to dar meu melhor, my best. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it depends the subject.
Very good. Very good. No, you told that it's very stressful. This is interesting as well because, for example, I remember when I was starting here the immersion and so on, conducting the immersions, and for me it was hard, at first moment. But nowadays, for example, this is not my time. I'm just replacing Ana Paula. Okay. But for me, I need just to open the things and start the conversation. But I'm studying as well. Do you know what is so interesting? Because I'm studying with you. My English is not perfect. I have learning a lot. But I think the conception of learning the things have changed in my mind about this subject specifically. So for me, it's interesting because I would like to do the same with other things, but for me it's harder. But at the same time, I something that I like to talk is about that, that feeling calm and tranquil, learning something new like we have done here. This is so interesting. I really love to think about it. The question number 6 is, what is the new skill you hope to learn in the next 6 months? Yeah, let's continue with this question. Let me explain another thing. In my immersion, I always like to do different. Like I created new question based on your answer. For me, it's interesting to maintain the conversation very, warm. But here, let's follow in this question. So what is the new skill you hope to learn over the next 6 months? Victoria, you can start.
I actually want to, I don't know the word in English, but it's recuperar in Portuguese.
Okay.
I want to recuperar a skill I had in my teenage years. I was a amateur dancer, and I already presented myself in competitions, and it was a lot of fun to me. I choose competition. Nothing
Wow, very good.
extreme, nothing very intense. But it made me very happy at the time, and I was flexible, and it was a good thing for me. But I stopped dancing in, I think, in the pandemic year. I stopped dancing. I was about to stop dancing some months before the pandemic started. But when it started, I don't know, fuck this. Sorry. But I miss it a lot, and I want to start taking classes again and start practicing again. So this is the skill I want to develop, because I feel like my body already forgot how to do anything. I feel like a boneco do posto. That's it.
Very, very good. Yeah, I think this is awesome. Before the pandemic, I started to learn how to dance for home, practice some lessons, and was amazing. I love to dance. I need to learn more, but I love to dance. Let's hear from Maria Eugênia.
The question 6.
Yeah, question 6.
I hope learning a new language, program language.
Okay. What's the language you want to learn?
Flutter.
Okay, very good. You have working on the programming areas and self-development.
I am doing a second college, another
Okay.
and I am
Very interesting.
trying to do a transition career.
Okay, very good. Very good. Diego, how about you?
Yes. Next 6 months, I don't know. I don't know because, as I said, I study to do one exam, and nowadays I spend the 4 hours studying, and but I need this knowledge is solid in my mind, because I learning a lot. I read, I watch, study movies a lot every day, and I need this knowledge. It's solidificating my mind. Okay, but yes, I need to more prepare for for this exam, and yes, but if I have time and the money, I would like to learn about to prepare, to administrate my time and my emotional. Yes, that's it.
Nice. This is very interesting. Very good and very important to manage your time, manage your energy, your feeling. Priscilla, how about you?
So I hope to learn French, because I love to, but I intend to, when I feel more comfortable in my English, I start the other, because I believe it's very confusing my mind, because it's totally different. I prefer to wait. I need, because I'm changing recently my professional. I need to learn different program language. I hope to. At the moment, I use one language, but I pretend to learn other. I need to, I don't know the name, pelo menos two language, program language. I consider this important. And for to relax, I would like to learn and play the guitar.
Wow, good, very good. Very good.
But I don't know, in the 6 months it's possible. Yeah.
I'm curious, what is your field like? We have working on the IT, something like that.
Yes, I work with software test. Yeah.
Okay, software test.
Yes.
Well, I would say something like coach here, coach stuff. That you need to replace this word. I'm trying to do the same. Like, I will try. There is no try, like in Star Wars. Master Yoda, there is no try. Or you do or you do not. Okay. So I think we will do the things. Okay. This action is important. Even in our words, like, I will do that, in 6 months. It's like you start to planning on your mind, like, I will do that stuff, in 6 months. I will do in 6 months that. Maybe you won't, okay? But in your mind right now, I will do the thing. I think it's more, I can provide us more energy to do this stuff. This is some code stuff, okay? Well, I would just to change a little bit this question. What do you have learning? Like, you learned, in the last 6 months, that you consider that, oh, this is very, very interesting, very good and important. I will answer this question that I think in the 6 months I have learning right now, but I need to improve. That is to manage my time, to organize the stuff. Now I don't know what happened, but now I feel very organized. I don't know what happened, for real. But now I can concentrate on the little things, like, to sit here in my desk and start to do the things that, oh, I will do this or will do that, without pressuring, my mind, feeling overwhelmed. Okay. So I will try to, I will improve this, like, this management. So for me, this is something that I will do. So yeah, the question is, what you learned, in the last 6 months? Cecilia, you can start.
Me, you said my name. I don't listen very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So relation the same number 8, yeah? About the two
Number
effects
6.
about the 6?
Yeah.
Okay, opposite.
What you
okay.
learn. Okay.
So I in my case, yeah, because I changed my profession, yeah, I need learn a lot, different things there, and I observe sometimes I need complicated, because it's a new word for me, and because that I need to organize. I use all the time my Notion, yeah, the same schedule, because I need put the priority in some tasks. Yeah, I need to learn first or not. It's very necessary for me, because when I think about when I started, I forgot sometimes. I don't pay attention, because
Wow,
that I
right.
need organize, yeah, my tasks, my tasks, my courses, because I need to do different course, yeah, to learn about, for example, program language, or to use. I need the specific tools to write, yeah. It's difficult, because when I said about that, at the moment I consider it's not easy, depends of the case, the situation, but I will observe it's a little difficult to keep a constancy, because that I need put in my Notion, and I can follow this every single day. It's work, it's very good. I nowadays it's very good for me. I can to do my tasks. I respect my time, because in the past I don't respect my time. And it's when I think about my evolution, compared to now and after, it's evolution. I believe this.
Okay, congrats. That's very good. Maria Eugênia, how about you? What did you learn in the last 6 months?
I am learning the language of program, learning about program. That's it about Java and JavaScript.
Okay, so you have working on it like in the last 6 months, right?
Sorry?
You have working on it in the last 6 months, right?
Yes.
Working and learning. Okay, nice. Congrats as well. Thanks a lot, Maria Eugênia. Diego, how about you? What do you have learned?
Yes, I last 6 months I learned that I don't like repetitive work.
Okay.
I'm stressful when I need to do something. It's repetitive and easy. It's very bad to me, and I'm stressful because if I need to do one time or twice, okay. But if I have more time to do this work more times, or I need to do, it's very easy. It's very repetitive. It's very bad to me. I don't like because I'm old. I'm get more old, and I chose to do something to do. I chose more better. Why? So okay, do you understand me?
Yeah, I got you.
It's very difficult to me because if I have a condition to pay someone to do this, I prefer. But if I need to do this work, I feel very strange and stressful. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I feel the same. I don't like to do the thing, repeatedly.
Yeah, I don't have more patience to do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in my case, I learned how to teach. I have learned how to teach because I had my first experience teaching in a university at university. So I started this year. So for me it was very 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 funny because as a professor I was a student in the last year and this year start to be a professor. So for me it's kind of funny to see the students, like like sometimes I feel, for example, I have learning here some immersion, and I see the students like I was like this. I was like that guy, and I know, it's kind of the pattern of the student. We have a lot of pattern of student, that the person that is shy, the student that is very excited, the student that like to ask a lot, the student that like to keep in silence, and we have a lot of this pattern. It's interesting because it's all the classes have the same student, the same pattern of student. So for me, it's something that I have learned. Victoria, I think you learned, you answered this question or not?
It's what number?
Yeah, I think I asked what you have learned in the next 6 months, or you learned.
Yeah, already answered.
Okay. So the question right now, I'm talking to you and reading the question here. The question will be, I'll just create it right now, okay? What is something that you consider that you are good? Like, I'm good on it. I'm, confidently, I'm good on it and I know how to do it. This or that or something like, Maria Eugenie, I'm good at something.
Sorry?
The question that I made is, what is something that you consider you are good? Like, I'm good on it. I'm good on that.
Yeah, I'm thinking. It has speak by myself. I don't know.
Do you need time to think about it?
Yes.
Okay, so I will skip you and then I will take it back.
Okay. Thank you.
Priscilla, what's your biggest skill? Or something that you consider I'm good on it?
So I don't know if I understand very well, but when I need to, I don't know, to desenvolve about it, the new skills, about that.
No. What is the thing that you consider that you are good? Like, I'm good doing this. I'm good doing that. I consider that I'm good doing this or that.
I'm good. I'm good to nowadays. I keep more constantly in my process, during process about to learning something. Yeah? For example, I put I forget the name. Rules. I don't know, metas.
Rules, okay.
Rules, and in my specific time, for me, I put this in my routine and try keep a constantly. Yeah? I need to do the completely, for example, phase 4 to continue the next, because it's important to, for example, about the language. Yeah, I need to learn to know about the logical. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very important to start in this, because if you don't understand that, you can learn about the programming language. Because that's a little example. I put this a order during my learning, and when I finish the first phase, I can continue the next phase. For example, I need to learn in English. When I feel more comfortable about that, I intend to learn other language. It's about, it's okay.
There is no
it's correct.
right. There is no that cannot. It's not. you know, something that is wrong or right. Just your answer. That's it. That you feel that you. This is interesting because I have reading a lot on the job description about it. Like, if you can maintain yourself, you know, motivated without some kind of input, like the people say, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that by yourself. You following some process and steps to develop something.
Yes,
This
and
is very
patience.
nice, very rich. Yeah,
and patience,
okay.
yeah, because it depends of the people, and it's a different time for to learn to completely, yeah, this process, the some process, yeah.
Okay, nice, very good. Victoria, how about you? What's your biggest skill, something that you are awesome in? I'm the best of the world. And
I think I am good at writing. I like to write. I work with writing, actually.
wow.
And it's something that it's easy for me. I can write anything, any subject, and in any format. So I think
Okay.
that's it. That's my superpower.
What do you like write like the most?
I love to write articles for blogs and
good.
content for the web. But I also, in my free time, sometimes I like to write stories.
And where do you write it?
I posted only one. Actually, I posted on Medium. I think it was a story about a cat.
Okay, good, very good. This is very
That's it.
interesting. And I you know, I have writing as well, but for me, it's kind of very hard process because sometimes I don't know how to express what I really think, like, you know, in the format of the people, like in the format that the people wanna read or something like that. I have working on it. Congrats. If you wanted to share, you know, one of your tests here, feel free to do it. Maria Eugenia, how about you? You are the best person doing what?
Maybe I'm good at writing, and I believe to observe something new.
Okay, good. And what do you like to write the most? Like,
I listened some people's about it, but sometimes I'm afraid of judge another people because I'm human and
yeah,
I
totally
make
normal.
mistakes, and you know, I'm stay I I didn't I don't write so much.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you know, well, answering this question, I consider that I'm good to link informations.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can explain it, but for me, for example, here I have running some immersion here, and sometimes I see some people doing some stuff, and or maybe I will apply that kind of thing on it, and I will try to do different and on that, and trying a lot, and I have done it here, studying English, studying my PhD geology. I did the same. Studying music, I like to play instrument. I did the same. I have learning other stuffs. I have done the same, reading the things. I have writing, do the same, you know. In the writing, I put some part of geology, and I try to link some ideas to the English learning process. That I have learned some articles about the learning process. And I just wrote one article that is posted on LinkedIn. I will share with you because it's about English learning, and was very stressful to write it, because every time I started, oh my God, I need to say more. I want to say more, but I needed to learn how to. Oh, this is right. Will be like this. Next step. Okay. I will share one now. Here. Let me see other very quick question. The question number 8. What is easier to learn in English? Your opinion about it. Reading, listening, speaking, or writing? Mario Eugênio.
I think it is for me learning, listening, and speaking.
Listening and speaking.
Yes, because you need to listen the pronunciation and try understand.
Okay.
For speaking.
Yeah, listening for me, I think listening, it's harder, because I was talking to, in other immersion in the last months. I had two good experience about being interviewed, in 2 different companies, but by Indians. And, I was totally confident. Oh, I know how to speak English. Okay. I know how to say what I have done. Okay. But when they start to talk to me, I saw, oh my God. Very concentrated to understand. Was really hard. At the same moment, I started to think, oh, I cannot stop to learn. That's it. We cannot stop.
Have you listened the Scotland talking?
No, not yet. Not yet.
It's a little hard to understand too.
Yeah, I will do it. Let's hear from Priscilla. How about you? What do you think it's easier?
So I not consider easy only these are specifically reading, listening. I consider process. Yeah, you need put this process for to completely because it's not easy. You only read, yeah, or only listen, yeah. For example, depends of the objective, yeah. But if you can speaking, it's important to have this for I don't know the name. This for I forgot the name in Portuguese too. But it's important to learn, to read, to speak. Yeah, it's more easy, no, but it's during process. it's more comfortable. You feel more comfortable. Yeah, it's not easy. I believe it's you need a time for to feel more comfortable and more security about the language. Yeah, in English. Yeah, it's important to try listen, read all the time. Yeah, it's not easy.
I agree.
It's difficult sometimes. It's I don't understand some words because that I don't understand the context. Yeah, sometimes I understand 2 or 3 words and I can understand the context. Yeah, depends the topic, depends the situation.
Yeah, this is totally right, because I told you I was comfortable, because I consider I'm good listening. But what when the people, the Indians started to talk to me, and oh my God, I thought I was good on it, but I'm not good. You're totally right. Victoria, how about
this is
you?
normal. I went through the same situation. I did some interviews, and my brain were like empty. I communicated well, but it is difficult to hear when people who when not necessarily native people, but other people is talking. And I actually started a volunteer internship, a working for a company, and it's a volunteer. But when I talk to my manager, I'm just like, yeah, thanks. Okay, sure. So I think it's something that scares us at first, and we need to stay practicing. But I just wanted to mention because it's fun. It's good to know that I'm not the only one. That's
yeah, this is nice because, you know, after this process of, you know, being interviewed, I start to think, oh my God, I need to learn more. Not because, oh my God, I don't know, you know, it's hard, but because, oh, I wanted to learn that because, you know, was so interesting because I was totally comfortable. And I thought, oh, it's not good to stay, you know, a lot, you know, to spending time, you know, in a comfortable zone. Sometimes it's you know, we need something to instigate us to do something different. So for me, it was kind of, oh my God, I cannot stop. I cannot stop. I need to improve more. But, you know, I'm totally good with this process, but it was a kind of call to action. So I share with you the forms to please help us to improve, you know, comments, suggestions, some topic that you wanted to talk. And I can bring here, or Anna can bring. And thanks a lot for this conversation. Enjoy the rest of your day. It was really awesome. I learned a lot from you as usual. Okay. So bye-bye. See you in the next. Okay. Bye.
Okay, thanks so much.